Good morning, everybody.
Here we are.
I have experienced some problems with the internet connection. So let me adjust something. There you go. All right. Good morning and happy Mother's Day for everybody here that is mother. The Mother's Day is every day in my eyes, but happy Mother's Day. This is the day to celebrate. Today I'm here like every Sunday. I'm in the private Facebook group, Yoga for Every Acrobat, where I'm sharing tutorials, tips, exercises that you can practice at home if your goal is to get better in your acrobatics. It can be assaults, hook, trapeze, pole dance. But also I'm sharing these tutorials, poses, and exercises for anybody that wants to get better in improving their strength and flexibility with the goal of practicing yoga in a smart way. Remember, yoga is not just stretching, like a lot of people think. My name is Renee, for the ones that don't know me, and my business name is Yoga. So I'm using the social medias to share a little part of what I do and hope that you can keep your practice at home and inspire you. Today we're gonna start getting upside down. I've been sharing tutorials on how to get better on your hip flexors, on splits, shoulders, flexibility, and mobility. And I think that all that goes pretty well with being upside down and the ground. So if you can get really good in controlling your body by being upside down on the ground, this is absolutely going to help you when you're going to be upside down in your aerial equipment, right? And one of the first advanced postures to get upside down is Sirsasana. That's the Sanskrit name for headstand. Sanskrit name because it comes from the yoga, and Sirsa is head and Asana is pose. Before getting there, we're gonna do a quick warm-up. We're gonna do a quick warm-up so you know how you can prepare your body with simple moves before getting into your headstand. And I'm going to share the most common mistake that people does when trying to get upside down because you're not patient with how your body should be moving. And that will make it harder to find your balance. So the only thing you're going to need today is a yoga mat or something similar to place on the ground. And I will suggest for today's options of poses, a towel. Yeah, can be any towel when I place it on the ground. So don't look for anything fancy here. All right, let's begin. Sit yourself in your comfortable way. You can be sitting like I am. You can be crossing legs. You can be sitting with crossed legs. It's up to you. Sit in your comfortable way. Once we're here, let's take a deep inhalation through your nose. Exhale, release through your mouth. One more time, deep breathing. Exhale, release. All right, next inhalation, raise your arms over your head. Go with the knees stretch. I don't know what is your time zone, but here is the morning. So if you haven't moved that much yet, let's wake up the body. Let's start doing your spinal circles. Pause and move towards the other direction. Good. Pause here. We're gonna bring the right ear close to the right shoulder. We're looking for length in the neck, not to push it down. And we're looking to keep both shoulders down and relax. So take a moment here to inhale. Exhale. And slowly release it. Go towards your other shoulder. Press kindly. Look for length in the neck, not to push it down. And relax the shoulders. Okay, now interlacing fingers behind your head, pressing down, not pushing. Move slowly side to side and stay facing down all the time. Relax the back of your neck. Release it. Leave your hands with your fingertips down and slowly start rolling the neck. Try to leave your shoulders down and relax. As you're moving slowly your neck. Pause when you get to be facing down, change the direction and go towards your other side. Keep rolling slowly. Relax the jaw as you move here. Pause in the center. Now we're going to move the head towards your right side, like if you're looking over the right shoulder, and now like if you're looking over your left shoulder. So this is the first tip I'm telling you. Usually people don't prepare properly the neck with a good warm-up before getting into your headstand. So move slowly. And now start moving, trying to look further. Feel like a nice stretch of the muscles of your neck and keeping the shoulder down. Center and towards your other side. It's almost like you want to look behind. By keeping your chest facing forward. Okay, pause here on the looking over the right side. Now look towards the roof, big circle, left, down. Let's do a big circle without dropping your head behind. Just don't do that. Now we're gonna we want to get the muscles of your neck stronger. Pause down. Reverse the direction. Good. And pause when you get to be facing down completely. So now bring your hands over your lap or your knees. Keep dropping your chin towards your chest, round it on the spine, look forward and come back with a big wave move of your spine. Inhale when you're lifting the chest and round it and start again. Let's warm up our spine. Pause. Reverse the direction. Go forward. Come back with your spine rounded. Pause here with your spine rounded. Inhale, arch. Exhale, rounded. Inhale, arching. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Pause in the front and now the spinal circles. Pause and change your direction. Good. Pause here. And now you're gonna start rolling your shoulders from the front to the back and down. Front, up, back, down. Look for a big circle with your shoulders. Don't rush it up. Shoulders is the second really important thing to warm up before your headstand. A lot of people sometimes don't realize how important it is to keep our shoulders strong for all our yells practice, but mainly for our inversion practice. So when you start your headstand, shoulders are super important. From there, when you get into your form stand, shoulders are even more important. And in your handstands, they're super important. So if you start already making your headstand in a proper way, that's gonna take you to a successful handstands or more advanced practice, right? Okay, reverse the move. Go to the front, from the back to the front. Don't rush it up. Look for a big shoulder circle and feel how your shoulders moves. Okay, we're gonna pause it here. Now we're gonna do a breathing exercise, including our shoulders. So when we inhale, bring your shoulders up into your ears. When you exhale, you're gonna drop them. And we're gonna do that in an energetic way. Yes, it's gonna help it to warm up even more. So let's begin. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it. For a moment, bring your chin close to your chest. Keep your shoulders down and relax. Feel how your trapeze we're working, the trapeze muscles. Bring your right arm in the front, close to your chest. Relax the shoulders. Super simple, stretching your shoulder. Relax the head. Coming back to your center switch, go with your other arm. Relax your head. And a simple stretch of your tricep. Stretch your tricep here. And your other one. So for the people that is popping up later, just now in the middle of the video, we're preparing to do our headstand. So if you want to join us, make sure you warm up. Do tiny circles now with the shoulders. I love these ones. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change direction. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's go down. Let's do our hands in the shoulder distance wide. We're gonna get into a down dog because we need to warm up the hips. We're gonna use the hip flexors and the core. Keep one foot down and with the other knee into your chest, go with your hip circles. Pause and change your direction. Go towards your other direction. Pause and change your hip circles with your other leg. Pause and change the direction. Good, bringing it down. Switch your first leg up and move just your foot in circles, okay? Bringing it down and switch your other foot up just in circles. Good. Both down. Press into your down dog. And slowly lower your knees into your table and slowly sit. So as I was saying before, the first mistake everybody does is trying to get into your headstand. It's not warming up properly the areas of your body that you need for your headstand. In this case, we need to keep a super strong neck and also our shoulders. The second thing is now placing your hands and your arms in the proper way. So I'm going to teach you from the Sirsasana pose, that is our headstand from the yoga pose. And that will be going with our hands. Grab your elbows, so your hands are going to be as wide as your shoulders, and interlacing fingers. There are two options. You can have interlacing fingers, or you can have palms together and thumbs together. And this is another option. Which area of your head is placing down? The crown of your head. If you don't know where is it, with your thumb and your middle finger or your index finger, you place your thumb in your third eye, between your eyebrows, and you can check how far goes the middle finger. And this is the crown of your head that you were going to place down on the ground. The other way that you can check it is like thumbs on your ears and up to the crown of your head, all right? We don't put weight in smashing our hands on the floor with our head. That's why it's important to get our neck muscles strong, shoulders strong, triceps and back muscles, okay? Your forearms are gonna be pressing down all the time. You're not dropping your body weight into your head. That's the other mistake that everybody does. So let's get into putting weight into our upper body. Shoulder distance apart, so grab your elbows just in the front. I like interlacing my fingers, and the head is gonna be resting right there in the space between the two hands, between the palms. So once the crown of your head is down, you need to lift your bum first, and then you walk it far. Lift your bum first, and then you walk it down. So the other really important mistake that people does is trying to kick without having the alignment of the hips and the ribs and the shoulders. This is what you're looking for when being upside down. This is what you're looking for when being upside down, okay? So this is generally what people do. Now I'm going to show you the most common mistake. This is the most common mistake. If you find yourself familiar with that, if that's what you're doing or that's what you see that other people is doing, raise your hand so I can see. Just throwing your legs up into the air and expecting that by luck, you're gonna find a balance where to stand. That might happen or not. So the way that I like to teach is that you need to control the body. Yeah, you control it as much as you can. Might be hard at the beginning. You might not know how to do it at the beginning, where with the practice, you gain the strength that you need and the awareness that you need of how you position in your body to be upside down. So to correct all those mistakes, from the shoulder to the head to the kicking, I would suggest to put your mat close to a wall or close to a couch, like I'm gonna show you right now in a couch. Yes? And why we use a towel, we don't really use it, but if you need it because you're not used to being upside down and it start hurting your head, just place it right there for you. It's fine. So if you're gonna use the wall or a couch, like I'm gonna show you right now, I would like you to be aware that before you kick, you try to get to this position being upside down, okay? So let's work on that. Hey, Gemma, nice. Let's review that. Get into the triangle that we're looking for. Walk, 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 walk.
Place your back against the wall or wherever you're going and get into your knee taps.
Walk and get far away. So before you bring your knees into your chest, before you're tucking your knees in, feel that you have your back in contact with something. If you're using the wall, against the wall. If you're using a couch, against the couch. If you're using a friend that is holding your hips right there. And don't rush up to try to kick up to your headstand. Don't rush up to try to get upside down in a straight line, because you will get that with the practice. Focus only on bringing your hips in the same line as your ribs, in the same line as your shoulders. Check yourself in the mirror. This is the pose that you're doing upside down. So this is what you're trying to do when being upside down. Okay, so let's go with that again. Shoulders, grab your elbows so you are having shoulder distance wide. Interlace fingers, get close to the wall. We're gonna bring our knees tucked into our chest, and then we're gonna be tapping the floor. All right, let's go.
If you get here, just tap the floor. And slowly bringing it down. And slowly walking it out.
All right, so if you have any questions, you can shoot your questions. I'm sharing these video tutorials every week inside of the private Facebook group, Yoga for Every Acrobat. That's specifically for people that practice acrobatics, or people that is really curious and want to improve your flexibility, mobility, and strength with yoga. I'm starting a series of getting inversion postures because I love them, and because I think they're super important for people that is practice at aerials, but now you cannot be practicing because all the studios are closed. So getting into upside down postures, it helps you to have a lot of awareness being upside down, work with gravity, that's actually what we do in our aerials, and get your body strong by being upside down. I've been running a series of classes of headstand, and this is an advanced pose. It's already an advanced pose. And from this pose, it can get more and more advanced. I'm gonna show you now options of leg pose by being upside down. But I'm gonna be running a specific boot camp for this. So if you're interested in getting into the specific online boot camp, just send me a message with your email, or just stay checking the social medias. That's what I'm using to notify everybody. Okay, so before we close the session today, let's play with some leg positions, and maybe you know some of them, or maybe you don't.
Straddles, we need that for being upside down in our aerial equipments. Once you get connected with being upside down and you find your balance, you can play with your legs. And you can start making it more challenging. So I invite you to play around and see what you can do.
If you're practicing any headstand this week and you want to post your videos and you want to play around, tag me in the videos or in the photos so I can see you. I wish you ready to have a beautiful day, and happy Mother's Day for all the brave women out there. Ciao.
All right, acrobats, hope you're getting something good to practice this week, and just stay checking the post, as I'm going to be running a bootcamp for inversion postures, specifically for people that want to get better on that. Have a great Sunday.